Let's go on a hike. Let's go to the mountaintops. Let's go see the mountains show off. Let's go see where angels learn to fly. Let's go on a hike.
Good morning, Fancy Pants and Curious George checking in with you. This is day 24. So I camped at Pine Glen campground last night and it was cold out, but this time I put my water bottles inside a plastic grocery bag inside my backpack, and they froze a little bit but not solid like they did the night before at Laurel shelter. So that was a good thing. I have water bottles ready to go. I did leave my 2-liter Sea-Knock bag out next to my bed, and that thing is frozen solid like a rock. You can see it right here. You can't see that it's frozen solid, but it's like, well, not frozen solid because there's some liquid, but anyways, it's pretty hard. So it was cold out last night, but probably not as cold as it was the night before. And I had such a good sleep last night. The day is going to start off really well. The sun's just starting to come up, and I'm just going to take my time. I have 2 plans today. I can actually 3, but one of them is unlikely. I'm either going to stay at Laurel shelter, which is 5 miles. There is another campground in about 7.5. And then by some miracle, which I know this is not going to happen, but it's always good to throw it out there anyways, is Chocoloco shelter. That's 15. So I've never done a 15-mile day. So that would have to mean that my ankle was pretty much feeling 100% back to normal. So yeah, I don't want to get my hopes up about that. But anyways, 3 good options, and we'll see what the day brings. That's it for now. Bye, George. Fancy Pants and Curious George doing a midday check-in here. It's about 11:30. I've gone about 2.5 miles so far, which is okay. It's another 5 miles to get to Coleman Campground, which I think is very doable. The trail has been gracious so far. My ankle's definitely feeling better than yesterday, which I'm happy for. But I still feel like I'm moving slow for whatever reason. I have no idea why. I'm gonna turn the camera around and let you see the trail for a bit. So I'm walking right next to this beautiful stream / river. I'm not sure, wish I knew what the name of it was. But I'm about a half a mile from Sweetwater Lake. But Sweetwater Lake is in the opposite direction that the river's flowing, so maybe it comes out of the lake. I don't know. Oh, my arm gets sore when I hold the camera out. So there have been some ups and downs today, but nothing crazy, nothing extended. This trail right now, I mean, you couldn't ask for something better to walk on when you're nursing those sore ankles. So I'm thankful for that. Sun is out. I had to stop and take off some of my layers. So it's warming up nicely. I think the rest of the day is going to be pretty nice. A little bit breezy at times, but feels pretty good. Talk to you later. Just wanted to do a quick video here. This is a great campsite. It is just before a meadow that I'm about to cross. So the trail goes straight ahead, but look at the open sky. What an amazing place this would be to camp at night and look at the stars. Well, it doesn't fit with my plans today, but note to self, maybe sometime in the future. All right, we're moving onward. Fancy Pants here. So I've just arrived at Laurel shelter, which means I've gone 5 miles, And I texted Duska from 8 Acorns because I need to know whether or not Coleman Lake Campground is even open. If they are not open, I'm going to stay here for the night because I have a nice site, I have plenty of water, and Coleman Trailhead. Well, it says 4 miles over there, but it's not 4 miles. Anyways, I'm going to wait here for a bit and see if she is able to respond, because that will determine whether or not I hike the additional 2.5 miles. Talk to you later. I finally got an answer back from Duska at 8 Acorns, and she said that Coleman Lake Campground was closed, so I decided to stay at the shelter. Had a nice fire, went to sleep with the fire, and it was great, and got all snugged up in my quilt and wrote in my journal, which is usually the last thing I do before going to bed. And you will see some beautiful pictures of the stars. This was my view from inside the shelter.